See, the status quo is how relationships used to thrive, and that was contentment. A woman would pick a man based upon his earning potential, what she thought she could get to a certain extent. And we'll go back a few hundred years here. And basically, once you picked a man, there was nothing to change. If he had a job that was okay with you, that amount of money, that amount of support, what you could get, you got that. And so there was never any need to change him or improve him because you got what you got. And a man felt the same way. This is who I can get, and I'll be content with that. And that's reality. And men had specific roles, and as long as they did their roles that they were taught by society, like from their fathers and community, then women were content. Today, everything's changed. We want more than contentment. We want passion. We want connection. We want to grow in love. We want ecstasy. And ultimately, we want great sex. That's really the great joy of why I have so many people I love and friends around the world. I mean, so many. But it's my wife, it's my intimate partner that I love the most. And part of that is a bonding that continues throughout my life based upon something very intimate, which is being completely and totally naked with her and bringing greater happiness to her than anybody else. And she gives greater happiness to me than anybody else. So it's reorienting our thinking from, we're not looking to a partner to make us happy. We look to our partner to make us happier, but we come from a place of already fulfilled and happy. See, that's the more advanced stage of life, is we want freedom. The whole thing of women and independence back in the 60s, and we want equality, we want freedom. We want to give up depending on others for our well-being. Now, that's really important. That's called freedom. I'm freedom from depending on you to make me happy. So ultimately, to do that, you have to find your happiness within. And in finding your happiness within, you get to a place of, okay, I'm happy. Well, what can a man do for me? A man can actually make me happier than I can make myself. And that's called romance and great sex. That's really where that's about. And nobody else can do that. When you have little children and babies, they bring a level of happiness that you can't find anywhere else as well. But the level of intimacy of great sex is ecstasy. It's union with the divine. It's I'm yours, you're mine, we're together forever. That's such a deep fulfillment that our soul wants to find in this physical body, which is what sex is. And yet, very few people are experiencing that. And so we have to learn new skills if we want to find that. And now you are later in life. You're not a young 20, 30-year-old. You're in your 40s, 50s, 60s. The big challenge there is finding a man to share that with. And the challenge is to find that happiness within. And all of that in my most recent work, Beyond Mars and Venus, is understanding, Men from Mars is understanding good communication skills and how men and women misunderstand each other, how we can understand each other better. But to go beyond that is to understand that we are hormonal beings, and that our hormones determine our feelings in the instinctive brain of who we're attracted to and how we feel in the presence of another person.